For more on this, let's continue this discussion with Jennifer Coffindaffer, NewsNation Law and Justice contributor. She was also an FBI special agent. Jennifer, you and I have talked about this trial, this case at length. Let's start with the prosecution, because the prosecution today has some pretty strong evidence linking Armstrong to the crime, like the surveillance video of her car at the scene of the crime where Mo Wilson was shot to death, a handgun that police say has significant potential to be the one that fired off those shell casings found at the scene. But Jennifer, there's no real solid DNA evidence definitively linking Armstrong to the murder. What do you expect to see as the main focal points for the prosecution?
Well, I think the prosecution is going to try to put together the facts that really show not only was she there, but she was the one with this clear motive. And then, as previously presented in this piece, she certainly showed consciousness of guilt when she fled, not only this time, but the next time. But I think the defense will try to spin that and say, listen, she's innocent, either arguing a self-defense possible argument or arguing that it was actually Strickland, the man in question that was in this triangle, that actually did this, because there's no surveillance of this event. There's no eyewitnesses, and there's no DNA, as you just pointed out.
Yeah, I know the defense has also come forward and said the arrest affidavit omitted key facts and witness statements. So we'll see what they have to say, too. The storyline, Jennifer, of this case, it's made for the movies. Kaitlin Armstrong went to such great lengths to evade capture, flying to Costa Rica, changing her appearance, a 43-day international hunt. And then she bolted from police just last month while out for that doctor's appointment. How does all of that impact how a jury sees her in trial?
Well, I think it's going to really negatively impact her. Those are a set of bad facts that are going to be difficult for the defense to overcome. As I said, I think the only thing they could say is, listen, she's innocent, and who wouldn't want to escape if you're being, accused of something you didn't do? But I don't know if that spin is really going to work, considering she fled right after the incident happened.
Yeah, to me, I would think that if you wanted, to seem innocent, you would just follow all the rules while you were being held behind bars. That doesn't make sense to me. Do you recall similar cases where suspects would go to such extreme measures to hide while also simultaneously pleading not guilty?
Yes, there are several cases, but it is rare. I mean, really, just having the money, the means, having everything set up to go ahead and have surgery, to flee to another country, having it in her mind how she was going to do this, I think shows the premeditation involved in this situation. It wasn't just I got up and had a moment of temporary insanity and shot a lover. This was something very well planned out, Markie, and it's going to probably be just quite too many hurdles for the defense to overcome.
And as we've known for quite some time, and as Stephanie Haynes just pointed out in her piece, Colin Strickland, the boyfriend, the male figure in this love triangle, was cleared from the beginning. Do you anticipate that we see him testify at all during this trial and take the stand?
I do anticipate that. I think it'll be very important for the timeline. It'll be very important to understand motive. So I think he is a very essential part of the prosecution's case.
Yeah, and obviously this has been such a highly publicized case with just, again, a wild storyline. We'll see what plays out today in court. Jennifer Coffindaffer, thanks so much as always. I imagine we'll be talking to you again soon.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.